Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Cryptocurrency News Channel. We are at beautiful Governor Nelson's State Park, named after Governor Nelson of Wisconsin and not Lord Nelson, the famous admiral. But Governor Nelson State Park is situated on beautiful Lake Mendota. Another thing about Governor Nelson's State Park is that it actually borders Bishop's Bay, which is honestly one of the, if not the richest community around Madison, Wisconsin, home to many rich people and probably a couple of corporate fat cats. Now, on the other side of Bishop's Bay is our private drives that lead to even bigger houses that house perhaps even richer people and probably a couple of corporate fat cats as well, even fatter fat cats. Now, they're not all corporate fat cats, of course. Some of them have hereditary wealth, others are investors. But probably a couple of big corporate fat cats that live in those neighborhoods. Talking about fat cats, we want to talk about this pre-halving pump and how the crypto fat cats, mainly Bitcoin fat cats, might be playing you, us little mice, for a loop. So if you've noticed by now, Bitcoin has actually gone up quite a lot in the last 24 hours, but according to my data at Live CoinWatch, most large altcoins have not. Now that's a pretty big disparity because Bitcoin dominance is going up as well. Now this could mean a few things. It could actually mean, just like last year, Bitcoin going up and then altcoins not going up, or it could mean Bitcoin goes up first and altcoins will follow in a day or two. Now, if Bitcoin goes up and altcoins follow in a day or two, that's pretty normal. I mean, that's perfectly normal. Nothing actually strange about that. Bitcoin usually does rise first. However, it could actually just be like last year, where, like everything does follow Bitcoin up because we have gone up since Bitcoin at its low at 3,800 a couple of weeks ago, but not as much as Bitcoin. So everything is following in terms of Bitcoin ratio, just like in 2019 when Bitcoin went from 3,000 to 13,000. Everything else did rise up, but not as much as BTC. So we have to watch out for that possibility because I believe, like 2019, it could be a fat cat manipulated pump. Now, these are not corporate fat cats, they are crypto fat cats, but they have even more control over the crypto world than the corporate fat cats have over the corporate world, because crypto is actually much smaller in market cap than corporate America and stocks, so it's much easier for these fat cats to actually pump. So if that is the case, we'll see altcoins basically be devastated by Bitcoin, and then the crypto fat cats will laugh at us, little mice, while they devastate our earnings. Now, I have some of my earnings actually in USDC, so I'm waiting for that moment where the crypto fat cats will actually devastate the market, which they might after the halving. Remember, as much as we pumped from 3,000 to 14,000, we dumped right back from 14,000 to 3,000. Now, I'm not really suggesting that we'll test 3,000s or 2,000s again or whatever, but we could have a significant drop after the halving. I do think this is pretty eminent of a pre-halving pump. And I do think there are a lot of fake outs in the economy as well as crypto. Many doctors have actually warned of a second wave pandemic, which could actually devastate all markets. So there are many, many, many things to actually look out for. But I'm just saying that, the crypto fat cats could be playing us for a loop again. And in fact, it's a high possibility that they are actually taking us for a spin. I don't like that. I'm sure a lot of you don't like that, but fat cats are fat cats and they control everything. And unless you're a fat cat, you're probably just an insignificant little mice that is begging for mercy at the heels of the fat cats. But they are just laughing at us, making us think that we know or can control anything. They're just like manipulating charts, and like realistically, most of those TA charts have been so off that they're really not worth looking at, and the predictions have actually been wrong. I do actually think that we are going to go up until very, very close to the halving. We're only about 5 days away from it, 4 days away from it, and then we will be devastated. Maybe not that much, but we will at least drop some. I do see 10,000 as sort of a resistance, but resistances and supports don't really mean much. It's really how much the fat cats want to pump, and they could actually want to pump up to 11, 12,000 before the halving, or they could devastate us at 10,000. But I do not think this is a natural organic pump. In a natural organic pump, I would expect altcoins to actually sort of go up with Bitcoin as well as investors flow into that market, or as the BTC ratio pulls everything up. I do think like some of the fat cats may be liquidating some altcoins to actually go into Bitcoin, and that's why Bitcoin is on a rise by itself right now. So please guys, be very careful of this run. It may not be indicative of an actual bull run. It might just be the miners being really desperate to pull prices up, or it might be the fat cats playing along and trying to take us all for a loop. So that is my report on crypto industry and fat cats. Have a nice day and enjoy the nice scenery.